But it's a Monday, I'm not at work, I'm fishing. I'm at Windmill Fishery. I've not set the gear up yet. I literally dumped a rod in the channel down here. Ooh, and that splashed over where my rod's gonna go. And I've got already one in the net. Looks like an average size fish for here. I'm gonna get her out and weigh her. Yeah, not bad. Been fishing, I think that's been in the water about 10 minutes. So already 1-0 to me. Got a feeling this is going to be a good session. Crazy. Fish are on the bank already, I can't believe it. That's a really nice common. She hooks in the top lip. Not ideal. Make a few root adjustments there. Yeah. Nice. Little pink pop-up. It's playing nicely. That's normal this place. Absolutely huge gobbling as normal. Again, I'm going to give him 15, not much bigger than that. I'm hoping that I can break the 20 barrel in this place tonight if I can. But yeah, 10 minutes fishing, job done. Thank you to Innate Baits and their amazing tuna pop-ups. How good is that? Happy days. So, fish number one. Hopefully, of many. Well, now that things have calmed down a bit, I've got myself a bit more sorted. I had to throw out the bivvy, too sweet, because the rain came in and has now disappeared. I'm getting liners galore on the left-hand rod. The bobbin's just going up and down all over the place. And basically, I'm fishing it out halfway over the channel out towards that sign. A little pink tuna pop-up, which, yeah, seems to be causing a lot of attention at the moment. So I've had one aborted take on that about 10 minutes after the fish I had earlier. Bobbin just hit the blank, but nothing became of it. And the second rod, at the moment I've got down in the second channel over here with one of the donkey choker pellets I picked up when I was last down at Coke Farm. So I thought I'd give those a go here. But I think what I'm gonna do is 11.5 wraps out in this direction here is a little deep hole I've had fish from before. So I'm gonna spod some bait out that direction. And yeah, there it goes again, another liner. And yeah, I'm going to place a rod on there. Again, I'm going to use one of the little pink tuna pop-ups because they seem to love them. And we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, I'm going to watch that rod there. See if anything turns out of these liners. The bobbin's been going up and then drop, and then up and then drop. So we'll see what happens. So trying something a bit new. This has worked to great effect down at Coke Farm. So what I've got here is a nice big pellet, and I got 4 pellets in the PVA bag and a little bag just to protect the hook. Slightly heavier lead, so we're looking at a 3-ounce lead and a slightly longer hook link. I'm going to give that a try. The liners have gradually dried up on the left-hand rod and right-hand rod as well. There was a guy fishing directly opposite me and he's since gone, so I think I'm going to get my spot out and kind of fill that bit in over there. And I'm going to put this pellet on it, see if I get any takers. Well, fish number 2. Happy days. I'm going to get this one out and weigh him. He's going to be bloody annoyed because I just finished spomming out my area out here and I was just about to cast and the left hand rod ripped off. So I got him in, sorted out with a right hand rod. Yeah, I'm going to get him out, weigh him, see what he looks like. 16 pounds. Not bad at all. One very struggly, angry mirror. 16 pound 10, so I'm still trying to wade through to the bigger ones. But he's a nice fish. Nice big head on him, huge great mouth. Happy days. Happy days indeed. As with all the fish in here, incredibly pale. Which seems to be a bit of a feature of fish for this area. Alright, let's see how my rod's gonna go. Yeah, one last sec. Awesome. Alright, let's get you back, fella, before we flip out again. Alright, let's get you back. And then I'll get that rod out again. Has he gone? No. The banks here are just ludicrously steep, which makes returning fish a bit of a nightmare, to be honest. They're easier to put in the sling and takes for a shallow bit, but there he goes. And line is galore from out of that spot. I actually put one of the huge great pellets on. I don't know how much I trust it, so let's get these rods sorted. Yeah. 2 fish already. Not bad. Looking pretty good tonight. That wind has completely died down. So there's a bit of a ripple in the water. But it is slowly beginning to calm down a bit. So yeah, had those 2 fish out of a left hand side. I've spotted an area where the ducks are out towards a tall pylon there. That is 11.5 wraps on the rod. And yeah, I just had those 2 fish on the tuna pop-ups, so I've done a solid bag of pellets, which I'm now getting liners on. I tried putting these pellets I drilled out, and they just go, just like I've done it twice now, and the rod's come back without a bait on it. Whoa, here we go. Well, that's a bit annoying. So, I suppose I've broken my 3rd fish in, which normally I only get 3 out of this place, but let's give you an idea of what size this is. So I'm sure you've already guessed. It is titchy, which is a bit annoying. I don't pay 20 quid to fish a carp lake to catch, or a specimen lake to catch fish that big. Now, arguably, it might be a fish that's been born in this lake. But either way, I think I'm going to leave him in the net. I'm going to call the bailiff and say, look, do you want this fish in the match lake? Because I think that's where it belongs. Sun looks good though. So I've got to tie another rig because just had an aborted take on the, actually 2 aborted takes on the right hand rod. So I'm sort this out. So yeah, I thought I'd actually just dump my pop-up in a bucket of water, see how it looks, make sure it's sat on the bottom, which it appears to be. They're only little pop-ups, so they don't need a lot of weight, so I'm just using a number 6 shot and that balances it perfectly. So yeah, let's get the bag sorted. Well, I've just had another run on the left-hand rod and another titchy fish. Really annoying. I don't have a bailiff's number and I'm not entirely sure what I should do with it. It's a bit annoying. I don't want to be up all night catching £1 carp. I want to be up all night catching £20 carp, which is why I come and fish the Specimen Carp Lake. But yeah, I suppose if you put it on a positive note, that's 4 fish I've had, so I've broken my record here. I normally only ever have 3 fish, so yeah. But the light is fading rapidly. I'm going to get this little fella back in the lake, and yeah, I've literally just recast 2 rods. The left one I've actually moved in a little bit down this side, right hand rod out towards the pylon yet again. Yeah, I can see fish milling around, and the ducks were over there and spooked off something a minute ago. I'm quite happy to leave that one for a bit. Yeah, both on pink pop-ups. And yeah, for the meantime, I'm going to finish off setting up base camp. Watch that sun go down. Beautiful. Always seem to get a good sunset at this place. I know the sun's probably gone down now, but amazing clouds. It always looks so good on the water. So yeah, I've had beeps on both rods now, but I am getting this lot sorted out, and I'm going to get some dinner on because it's getting to that time of year now where it just gets dark pretty rapidly. So yeah, I'm going to get some dinner on the go. I'm going to spot up the 2 spots again, get some bait out there, because if I'm getting liners and beeps, then I'm definitely getting cleaned out. But yeah, after that we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, no more small ones, only big ones. And if there are any carp gods up there listening, tonight I would really like to break a 20 in this place if possible. I know they're in here, so that'd be nice to get through a couple more 17-pounders maybe. 20 pluser would be epic. Oh, a common this time. Another pale fish with an absolutely colossal mouth. I'm not going to give him much, he's pretty scrawny. Not much across the shoulders there. So I'm inclined to say he's probably only about 11-12 pound. Not much of a tommy on him. But good fish nevertheless. I thought it had gone quiet for a bit, so yeah, bit of a welcome visitor. Good stuff. Yeah, another bloody titchy carp. This is getting annoying and costly. I'm just going through bait at the moment for these little fellas, which, I mean, I'm impressed. They're managing to move a 3-ounce lead. But yeah, not quite what I had planned. Bit annoying really. Well, it's about 10ish. I was just toying with the idea of getting my head down actually, and this one ripped off. I've got a common in there I think. Yeah, change of hook bait. I tried a red nut, single boilie with a stringer. Been out 20 minutes I think, and away it went. Let's have a look at it. Right. Another massive mouthed common. Bit smaller this one. I'd say it's probably only about 8-9 pounds actually. It's not very deep, but another nice clean fish. Very pale, nice big tail on him. And yeah, yet again, size of that gob. But really nicely hooked in the bottom lip, and about half an inch or so back, which is great. I've been experimenting with longer hairs and it seems to be working. So let's get the rod sorted, and yeah, might actually get my head down now. Another one to the red nut. They're getting smaller, but not too titchy, I suppose. Again, incredibly pale fish. Reasonable sized mouth. Again, hooked in the bottom lip. So the rigs are working a treat. But yeah, I was just sorting out the rods just for thinking about going to sleep. This one disappeared off. So yeah, I'm going to recast both and get my head down. So slightly better stamp of fish this time. Left hand rod on the little pink pop-ups again. But yeah, nice mirror again. Mouth damage there. Got some carp hair on that, I think. Yeah, nice big mouth. Got a set of shoulders on him. But yeah, I reckon he is another, a bit of a humpback. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say he's another 16, 17 pounder. Still yet to get amongst the bigger fish. I've got to find them. Got to be in here somewhere. But yeah, pretty good session. No idea what the time is now. Still haven't managed to get any sleep. Another little common. Only a little this time. Again, that's on the pink pop-ups. Coming pretty thick and fast. I'm just rapidly running out of bait. So I think I'm going to have to stop with the PVA bags and go for PVA mesh bags of pellets. But yeah, keeping on going. Oh, it's about 2:30 now. So a bit of time between last bites. But another fish, so incredibly pale. But yeah, about the same. So, and again, another 16, 17 pound, I'd say, something like that. Yeah, again, absolutely ripped off, tore off down the lake, which is nice. Huge great gob on it. Yeah. Nice fish. Nice fish indeed. Better fish this time. I'm actually going to give this one a bit of a weigh. Difficult to get a handle on how big they are. But yeah, he's got a bit of a head and shoulders on him, this one. Yeah, nice fish. Big old tail on. Yeah, nice scales. So what do you know, he's actually smaller. Came in at 14. Nice fish though. Nice fish. There he is. The question is, do I reel in and get some sleep? Or do I go for another? And another one, another little common. But, try and County mouth. I'm kind of hoping. Ugh. If I keep wading through these smaller fish, at some point I'm gonna hit a bigger one. Let's get him back. Go on then. Well, that was a pretty relentless night one way and another. There's me worrying about, breaking my 3 fish tally for most of the sessions that I've done here. I just fish after fish after fish after fish, both rods, which is great. The Innate Baits red nut boilies, just switched them on, just seemed to, like the moment I got them in the water, just started to work, which is brilliant. And yeah, the little pink pop-ups on this left-hand rod in the channel, it didn't stop. In the end, I had to actually stop using PVA bags. I had ended up tying a new rig with just an anti-tangle sleeve on it, and then put a mesh bag of pellets on, because I was just getting through bag after bag after bag. And yeah, I've nearly. Oh, no, bobbins up, bobbins down. Yeah, I've literally cast out about 10 minutes ago, and I'm getting liners already. Oh, no. So yeah, I had to scale it down, but I guess there's enough bait out there to keep them grubbing around and keep them interested. But yeah, it just went and it went and it went. So it got to about 5 o'clock when I had one last mirror that was actually, I thought was a bigger fish, turned out to be about 14 pounds. I thought, I've just got to get my head down, so I reeled both rods in. And I've been a bit lazy. I've slept through till about 8 o'clock. But yeah, just got up. 5 spots over the pylon spot on the right hand rod, straight back out. With red nut boilies and a stringer, and left hand rod, PVA bag, right in that channel, 3 spots over the top of that. And yeah, I'm just gonna have to start rationing, because I'm here till about 2ish. And yeah, so 5-6 hours fishing and I've hardly got any bait left. So who knows, I might have to call it a day at midday. But yeah, brilliant session. Really enjoyed myself so far. We'll see what happens. Hopefully get a couple more out before it's home time. In the meantime, breakfast time. Well, it didn't take long to get a bite, but yeah, again, another one of these bloody titchy fish. I think, as with other venues that I've visited recently, I might be in a situation of needing to net, because there's just hundreds of these and they just mow through all your bait, which is shown by the fact it's a perfect proportioned fish, but just a bit frustrating when you're trying to catch a 20 pounder. So I'll quickly show you the rig that I've been using on the right hand rod. It's one that I started using when I was down at Coken Farm, actually, because I wanted something that I could change quickly because of the pellets that I was using. But yeah, it's working pretty well here as well. So I've got a red nut boilie. I think that's either a 16 or an 18 mil. I've got a size 8 hook there. That's one of the last yard hooks which I'm trying out. They're a pretty heavy gauge, which is good, and they're a nice dark colour, and yeah, they appear to be working And yeah, if you buy them on eBay, they're generally buy one pack get one free. I think they're a couple of quid, so yeah, 10 in a pack, that's a bit of a bargain. So yeah, bit of shrink tube just to kick the hook round, and then yeah, I've got coated 25-pound braid. I think it's for, yeah, it's for Nash stuff. And an anti-tangle sleeve, which just means that when that's flying through the air, that's kicking out and hopefully landing out straight. And then under there, I've just got a quick change swivel. So what I've been doing as a bit of added attraction is putting a bag on this. And the way I've been doing that is with one of those. So it's using the boilie mesh as a stick, as well as what it was initially intended for, I suppose. So I've got 3 boilies in there, and then ground bait up at the top. And all I'm doing is nicking the needle through like that, hooking that onto the end, pulling it back through. Now the tricky bit is, of course, there's an anti-tangle sleeve to get through that little fine mesh, which is a bit of a pain. So I've just been using the other end of the baiting needle, punching a hole through that side, punching a hole through that side, and then getting a lot of knocks and taps on that left-hand rod with no connectors. Now, I'm not too fussed about the bag disintegrating around it. It's only a short cast, it's not going to go far, and it is literally just to protect the hook point and make sure it doesn't tangle during the cast. So yeah, I can't work out whether I'm just being played with little fish again. Yeah, back into the inline lead, anti-tangle sleeve over the top, job done. And that's just a 2.5 ounce lead, tail rubber, length tubing, flying back lead. Simple as you like. Let's get it out there. Swallows are going mad. There's hundreds of them. There must be an insect hatch or something that's just coming up off the water, because they're going absolutely mental. Well, the weather is all over the place today. It did say it was going to rain on the forecast. I don't know how much I believed it. I'm not sure if these are bands of rain moving through here. But yeah, it's gone from being blisteringly hot to the wind getting up. There being a bit of a ripple. And yeah, not a lot is going on. It's kind of completely and utterly killed the fishing. So I'm persevering with my spot down here opposite the sign. I've had a few knocks and taps on there. I've got a new neighbour over the way, so I'm giving him a bit of space into the bowl. So I've actually got into this bay down here that I've had fish from before. But yeah, this might be me signing off. Batteries on the camera is virtually defunct. So yeah, we'll see. But either way, it's been a pretty epic session. I've got so many fish. I hope some of them come out on the camera when I download it all. And yeah, once again, Windmill has provided plenty of fish. Haven't broken the 20-pound barrier, so I will be back again. But yeah, thanks for watching if I don't come back again, and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. Cheers. Did manage another one. Literally. A titchy one really, in comparison to the ones last night. But it's another fish. So the mixing is up. I used a gloved pink popup this time, so really stinky. Well, that's been in the water about an hour. Yeah, another one in the bag. Session ain't over yet. Just complete and utter change in weather. it's now raining. And there is a massive storm now peeling in behind me. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the rods to rip off now. Oh, flash of lightning. Alright guys, I am really hoping I don't get a run. It is absolutely binning it down. But the last thing that I want to do, whoa, is be waving a rod around in the air. Far out, and I had everything dry. The mat was dry, the net was pretty much dry. Jesus. River, what a run. Well, that's a bit hairy. Right hand rod absolutely peeled off. Got absolutely soaked getting it in, but luckily I've got a couple of spare pairs of clothes. And there's I would guesstimate an £18 mirror sat in the landing net. The right hand rod was beeping away as well. I've yanked that in, so both rods are out of the water. I'm just going to sit here and wait for this to finish, I guess. Yeah, fish is resting in the net, so we'll see. I just wanted to get back in. I think it's going to stop soon.